Their head coach, Bobby Barbier. The Demons return home, and it's going to be a month filled with home games, Coach. It's got to be a good feeling. You played 14 of 19 in March away from home. You come home to play 13 of 17 in April, starting Friday against Stephen F. That's got to be a good feeling to get back at home where you're more comfortable.
Yeah, it is, and it's good for our, I always say this, but it's good for our fans, to be able to come and expect games at home. When you get games, multiple games, in a few weeks in a row at home, they kind of expect it more, and they, our fans do a really good job of coming out and supporting us, and it's good for our guys to sleep in their own bed, and part of a little more normal routine at home.
Kind of have that 10th man feeling when you're at home.
Yeah, it's just it's nice when you got a bunch of fans cheering for you, excited to get you. So it's always our town does a really good job of creating a good atmosphere at baseball games.
This past week was the first week without a midweek this season for you guys. How do you think the guys have reacted coming out the last couple of days of practice? Seem a little more refreshed, a little ready to go?
Yeah, I think so. Baseball finicky. Sometimes you want to keep playing. But it's nice. I think it's a good time in the middle of the season for us to take a couple of days off. Gave them Easter Sunday and Monday off. Let them go enjoy Easter with their family, which I think is really important. I think it's important for those guys to get away and go do that and get away from the game for a minute before we came back and got to work. And with us being on spring break, it's allowing us to get as much work as we need out there on the field. It's allowing us to really, work with our pitchers in the bullpen and in some live settings to kind of get them back on track and to reset things a little bit with the pitching staff. So it's a welcome, little bit of a break before we get back after it again.
You mentioned resetting the pitching staff. There is going to be some reset going on this weekend. A new look to the rotation. Rich Heisler will go to the Friday night or game one start whenever the weather will allow that to be. His last couple of outings have been up and down, but when he's been good, he's been really good.
Yeah, he had those two kind of tough outings in there, but I think 5 of his 7 have been really good, or 4 of his 6 have been really good. So we trust all of them. It's just trying to find that magic formula. Trying to find which guy's better under the lights, which guy's better backing up another guy. So we're going to change it up this weekend. It allowed us to do that. I think Jerry Maddox earned a spot in the weekend. The way he's been pitching on midweek games. So, at this point in the season, every win's important, but especially conference wins. So it'll be more of a, I guess we'll have to see where it goes. More of a midweek, breaking games up a little bit more later in the season and conference games. Really trying to attack those with what we think the best formula is.
Well, you've got Stephen F. Austin coming in. They're a team that's been a little bit different. They've scuffled at home in conference and been good on the road. You get them on the road coming off one against UTA, and it seems like this is the year where teams start to figure it out right before they play the Demons.
Yeah, so they got a big win yesterday. From what everybody tells me, and I watched some video today, but they really swing the bat, So we'll have to do a good job on the mound. We'll really have to do a good job, and we'll have to be disciplined at the plate. I think that's important this weekend. It's to be disciplined at the plate, and what we've been harping on the last few weeks, of trying to get our guys to do that and attack the strike zone on the mound and be tough. Be tough. We're going to probably have weather at some point this weekend, so be tough enough to, if we have to play 2 games at a time, if we have to pitchers get off their routine a little, be tough enough to overcome those circumstances.
Well, and you mentioned the magic formula. A faster start offensively would probably be nice. Although Caleb Ricka came up with a big hit Saturday, it would have been nice to maybe see that a few innings earlier from somebody.
Yeah, we've for some reason we enjoy getting a hit late, not early, and that's okay too. We've had a few fast starts, and it's just about consistent at bats. That's what it's about. It's about everybody having consistent at bats to wear that guy on the mound down and make him work, make him earn everything he has. And sometimes we face guys that are really good and really earn it. But to make that be the standard, every time you go out is important for us as an offense.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thank you.